Okay, so check this out. It's time for Alex Jones / David Icke conspiracy adventure. People have been hearing fireworks consistently at the same time every goddamn day. Okay? At around 8-9 p.m., all of a sudden the whole neighborhood gets lit up with fireworks. And I know this from Mona. Okay? So she sent me the videos. I'm about to show them to you. I know this from my girlfriend. I heard this shit on the phone. And this has been happening from coast to coast. It's synchronized, it's coordinated, and it's weird. All right, so we'll get into what it could be in a second. I just want to show you the articles and the videos about this. Check this out. This one's from the BBC. Fireworks complaints surge in U.S. cities. Okay, so I love how they use this cheerful picture of like some nice celebration for Psyops. So complaints about noise from illegal fireworks has skyrocketed in several U.S. cities in recent weeks. Firework usage typically increases during the build-up to Independence Day celebrations on 4th July. But residents of New York, Oakland, and other U.S. cities have shared concerns on social media about an increase in nighttime pyrotechnics. So, by law, U.S. consumers are not allowed to purchase professional-grade fireworks. That should tell you something. I'm going to be showing you the videos right now. So here's this one. This one's from Mona, our one and only. Thank you very much for sending me this.
Hear that? That's like every night around this time. It's like 9. You can hear it. You can hear some going off over there, and that I don't know if you guys can hear it.
That sounded like the Ballas and Grove Street having it out. Little gang war, GTA San Andreas. No, seriously, man, listen. That shit is scary, and it's happening every day at a synchronized time, okay? It's not just in one city. It's not just in one place. I heard this also on the phone with my girl, and I've had other people contact me and show me what's going on over there. And it's not just fireworks. It's not just these professional grade fireworks. Look at this. So in West Harlem, 3 a.m., NYPD putting on a show with fireworks in the background. What? This is what they're paid for, huh? Exactly. Look at this. What the fuck was that? Why are you having a parade at 3 a.m.? Have you lost your mind? What was that? Can you imagine these guys were training for this? Oh, I can't wait to do that parade at 3 a.m. Why? What? I'll tell you why in a second. I just got more stuff to show you. So This is unbelievable. Again, I love the little cheerful picture. Like, yay, these are nice psyops. Listen, man, let me tell you something. So, people have been saying, like, oh, they're getting you ready for war, right? They're trying to condition you, trying to get you used to the sound of gunshots and rounds and all this stuff and explosions. That's why they're doing it. I don't... Look, man, I don't really think that's... I mean... It's possible, but I don't think it's likely, because if they're going to go to war with the civilian population, allegedly, right? There's going to be martial law all of a sudden, and the M2 Abrams is going to come rolling out. They would have done it. They don't give a shit to prepare you. I mean, look how the police were brutalizing everyone at the protests, and still are. They don't give a fuck. They can get away with anything. They don't need to condition you and wait, like pamper you until you feel comfortable. Are you ready to be oppressed? Okay, is this a good time, like tomorrow too? They would just fucking do it. They don't give a fuck. Now, I definitely think this is fishy. This is some psyops shit. I mean, it's not even that controversial compared to stuff that the American government, the U.S. Armed Forces have done in history. Okay, this is a fart. It's fireworks. I'm not saying it's nothing, but compared to that, yeah, it's ridiculous. So I wouldn't put it past them. That is my point. And I think it's just meant to terrorize you. It's just meant to keep you on edge. It's to keep you anxious, not knowing what's going on, to deter you from participating in protests. Because if you're sitting at home, for example, or wherever you may be, and you start hearing gunshots, explosions going off, you can't know for sure if it's fireworks or not. Always, it might deter you from participating in the protest. One option, right? So, I think there are several reasons why they might do this. And again, it doesn't cost them anything. The fact that they're doing a parade with their cars in a coordinated effort indicates even more that they are, trying to do something out here, terrorize you, make sure you can't sleep, mess with you. In Vietnam, okay, do you know what they used to do in Vietnam? They would take a Huey, the Bell helicopter, and they would strap it up with a bunch of speakers. And yeah, if you watched Apocalypse Now, for example, they'll play, a bunch of Wagner on it, Ride of the Valkyries. Sure. But the main purpose of that was not to enjoy your mixtape while gunning down Vietnamese civilians. The point of that was to terrorize the Vietnamese. So they would play these audio recordings of women screaming. Let me show you. It's quite it's quite frightening, honestly. See, they take the Huey, strap it up. Damn. I wonder how many watts those speakers are. Something insane. And yeah, here's more of that. They're ready to go, man. Like, they know exactly what they're doing. And not just helicopters, they also do those PT boats. The PT boats that would go down the delta, right? Shut off the engines, lights off in the forest, and then they're playing these tapes of women screaming, heavily reverbed and delayed, and also insulting their religious practices and beliefs by doing that. And making it seem as though it's a spirit, one of their relatives back from the dead. I mean, really fucked up shit. So this is what they call the ghost tape, Vietnam ghost tape. It gets worse. So, I mean, they are very good at this, okay? United States. They've perfected Psyops. They know exactly what they're doing. They're not the first to do it either. But they know what they're doing. And I mean, this is the fireworks stuff. I think it's just designed to keep you on edge. That's what it's designed for. It's, make sure you can't sleep. Like, oh, you think you're tough? You want to protest against this? Okay, we're going to make sure you can't sleep. Or we're going to make so much noise that you're going to be scared. You will be deterred from even coming near this area because you'll think it's gunfire or something. Maybe that's it. I don't know for sure if that's it. Maybe that's it. But my gut feeling is that they just want to keep you on edge, make sure you can't sleep, psychologically mess with you. Remember World War I, for example? Man, they would shell each other in Belgium, in France, okay? All fucking night and day on purpose, just for the psychological impact. Just for that. It wasn't even about killing you. It's just, we want to drive you fucking nuts and scare the living shit out of you. I mean, it's not just a noise. These are artillery shells, after all. Ground fucking shaking, the sound just deafening. It's unreal. And, people went mad. Truly, they went fucking mad. They went deaf. It's just fucking abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. And that's, like I said, psychological warfare, Psyops, this is nothing new. And if they make sure that you can't sleep, they keep you on edge with these very loud noises. Yeah, it does affect people. And I think deterrence is also something that they might have in mind. Again, I don't know if this is something, I don't work at the White House. I can't prove it, but I wouldn't put it past the US government. They've done way worse shit. Way worse shit. Okay. That stuff, the ghost tape, man, can you imagine you're sitting in the fucking jungle in Vietnam at night and you're hearing that shit? Fuck that. I mean, it's so clear and apparent for you and me right now to laugh at this because we're watching a video on YouTube and it just sounds ridiculous because we know what it is. But you've removed all context. Okay? So imagine you're sitting as a combatant in Vietnam, in the jungle, which is scary in of itself. And then on top of that, you're hearing this shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. So yeah, it was a very effective tool to get people to defect from the Vietnamese side. And I just wanted to show you that the US, this is an art. Psyops is an art for them. So yeah. And by the way, something was really funny on the Wikipedia page. I found this absolutely hilarious. Look at this. Just the description of the Psyops, operations sounds like a Psyop. It's meant to confuse you. Look, between 2010 and 2014, Psyop was renamed Military Information Support Operations, MISO, then briefly renamed Psyop in August 2014, only to return to MISO shortly thereafter in 2015. The term was again renamed back to Psyop in October 2017. Which one is it? Which one is it? But no, this is not a joke. I mean, what they do is really it's terrible. And you know how when they invade countries and occupy them for decades and ruin them, they try this hearts and minds tactic, right? So they'll essentially try to brainwash the local populace into accepting them as their oppressors. And what they've done here is they've attached the two, right? So it's a cover. They say like, no, Psyops is not something bad. We're not doing anything bad. No, look. We're trying to be friendly with the local populace, and we're just trying to like paint ourselves in a more positive light and fight this propaganda by the evil terrorists in your country. So they've tried to. It's a front. It's just to cover up the bullshit that they do, which is the psychological terror and warfare they inflict. Look at this, for example. I mean, they call this. This is from Somalia, right? To them, this is okay. This is neutral. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, do you know how heartbreaking this shit is? Look at this poor fucking kid, man. He has no clue what's going on. This is not okay. Fuck this. With the Humvee and the Viper. What's the name of that chopper again? It's the Viper, AH-1Z. I think. I'm trying to act smart. No, it's the Viper. Vietnam era. So, what is that? Brainwashing kids into accepting you as their captors. Fuck you. And like I showed you, the helicopter is just absolutely unbelievable. Really. This one here, look. U.S. Army Psyops soldiers. What are they doing? They distribute newspaper products. Oh. I wonder what's in the newspaper. Oh, look at us. We're friendly Psyops. Nothing wrong. So I don't know what's going on now with this fireworks issue in the US, but please submit any videos you have. Let me know if you experience any disturbances, what's going on, and we'll keep reporting on it, right? But I mean, I can confirm 100% it's happening in a coordinated effort to people I know across the US. And not to mention, you have this now being reported on in the mainstream media, as if that is some kind of standard or threshold, but yeah, there you go.